Alright, y'all. What up? What up? What up? That is a terrible intro. Don't ever let me do that again.
Really bad.
Yeah. Alright, we
Really
back.
bad. Yeah.
This is your host, Rob, back with Biff.
Woohoo!
Back with Biff, y'all
Hi
favorite
guys.
y'all favorite podcast member. I see how y'all be doing. Um Biff, I think you're the favorite, I'm not gonna lie.
Because I'm the most lovable.
Shut up. Yeah, Biff is the most lovable. I'll take that.
Yeah. I'm most loving.
So I called Alex and Tori. I ain't hear nothing back. So no Alex, no Tori. Sorry guys. Maybe they'll pop in later. Who knows?
Yep. So it's a Biff episode for right now.
You.
Woots
So
woots.
I like how you pronounce the T on the woot. That's hilarious. Oh my god. So things we're gonna talk about today, y'all. We're gonna share family stories. Um, which parent are you most like? So which parent do you mimic the most? Reasons to stop being friends with somebody, and things you have to do in in order to get to sleep. Might skip that one.
No.
Shut up. Ah. Yeah, might skip that one. So let's just start with which parent are you most like?
Okay, it's crazy because I grew up in a single parent household, but my mom always, always was just like, yo, you talk to your teeth just like your daddy. Oh, you act just like your daddy. But then now you see people now and they're like, oh, you look just like your mom. Oh, you act just like your mom. It's kind of crazy. I think it really depends on what it is in particular. I
Mm-hmm.
know when I do talk to my teeth, and I do get that from my dad. But I think that's more of like a culture thing per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most West Indians, island people, they talk through their teeth. So I know I get that from him. I probably got my bipolar disorder from my mom, though, if I'm being completely honest. But it's hard to tell. I probably got it from both of them, which is
Hmm.
probably why I'm like double fucked up. So, um,
Damn. Biff, I wouldn't categorize you as double fucked up though. Sheesh.
I'm just saying, yeah. When I was younger, they said I look a lot like my dad, but the older I get, they say I favor my mom more.
Okay. I look like my mom. When I was younger, I looked more like my mom. But as I've gotten older, people say I look like my dad. But I definitely I act more like my dad because in my parents were together up until I was in let's see. My dad left, not like abandoned us, left, but moved in like the early 90s. Um, so my teen years and high school years I spent with my dad. So a lot of what I picked up as far as like my maturity level and just my mannerism stuff came from him because he was just such a good role model and I wanted to be just like him. So
Yeah.
and my mom still says that like, yo, you making that face like your daddy used to make, and it's hilarious, yo. It is too hilarious to hear my mom say stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't even know it. Like, it's me.
You
Like
should know.
my mom,
I think I might have got my dad's like asshole nature.
who you, Biff, asshole? No.
Uh, like that trolling shit. Like my dad's a troll. Like we don't talk. We barely talk. But when we do talk, all we do is like the whole conversation just triggering as fuck because we don't do nothing but troll each other.
Oh my god.
But it's like an honest troll. So it's like I don't know. For me, not to really like know that nigga, I'm like a lot like him. And then not to mention, like he got strong genes, so all of us like really look alike.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he can deny like any of us. But
People.
my
Oh,
dad
God.
was like the ultimate Rolling Stone.
My
Like
dad.
his MO was to marry a woman, have a baby, cheat on her, have another baby or babies.
Sheesh.
So I guess the last one he was with, she just decided she wasn't gonna leave when she got cheated on. We just gonna stick it out. So yeah, it's a bunch of us. I was one of the lucky ones to have the married mom. But then I also found about my little sister in middle school when I found a piece of paper with her name on it, which is interesting. So I took it to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I was like, I got a little cousin, because you know my last name, and that's a very unique last name.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, Mom, I got a cousin. I was like, I don't know nobody else with this last name, and she was like, she just kind of stopped, and then she was like, Well, that's not your cousin, that's your sister.
Oh.
And, you know, I was like how the DJ like the record scratch.
Yeah.
Excuse
Stupid.
me, say what? I don't say what? I got a what? A what? Because I would see her around the school, but I could never understand why I thought she was familiar to me. Well, I found out she's familiar because we look alike.
Oh, wow.
That's why she was familiar, because I was looking at my damn self.
Sheesh.
So, yeah, I was like, as soon as I found that out, and then like the I guess the school counselor found out around the same time that I had a sister, because I think I told my teacher, I was like, that's interesting that I got a cousin. But my teacher knew it was up because she knew my last name too, and she was like, that don't sound too right like a cousin. So I think she did some investigation, and then they found out that that was my sister. So the school tried to arrange a meeting between me and my sister. Oh boy, let me tell you, our mamas was not happy about that shit there.
Why not?
Because our mamas wanted to do it on their time, on, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to tell us eventually, you know, because it was actually was coming soon that I was getting ready to meet her, and it just so happened, like, you know, as fate intervened, I just so happened to find that paper. So the mamas was like really pissed off, you know, why you got all them crackers the crackers all in our business and stuff? It ain't none of y'all business. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It ain't none of their business what we got going on, and they trying to, because, you know, they was asking us questions, like trying to figure it out, like, you know, do we got different mamas, and, you know, what was the situations, and what was our daddy doing, like, you know, we young. I'm like, what you in 8th grade, 13, 14?
Yeah.
My sister is like 2 years behind me, so she's like, what, 11, 12-ish?
Yeah.
When they were sitting there asking us questions. So, you know, you don't play with the black mama bear's children.
You don't.
So my mom and her mom was like mad, and they went to the school, and they basically like had it out with the counselor and the principal. And yeah, that's how I found out about my little sister, right?
Wow.
From a piece of paper in the gym randomly. We went to the same middle school.
That's crazy.
I know, right? But that's what he did. He would marry a woman, then he'll have an affair and have kids. They'll get divorced, go find another woman, marry her, have a kid, have an affair, get divorced.
Well,
yeah, my dad's a true Haitian.
My dad didn't roll, thank goodness, that I know of. Sheesh. Me and my brother don't look alike though. People say we do, and I don't see it.
Y'all favor. I don't think y'all like
In what way?
twinsies.
How you
like
know?
It's just, I see your brother Biff. What the fuck, Biff? We're Biff. What the hell you mean?
I forgot,
how do I
but
know?
You've never met him, though. That's
yeah,
why.
I've never met him, but I have seen him.
Oh, get off my Facebook. Get off. Now we don't look alike, nor do we act alike. We are like polar opposite. He acts like my mom, which is the funny thing. And my dad used to tell me, which I didn't. Now when I look back at it, I'm like, Dad played the Jedi mind trick. He was like, your mom and your brother don't get along because they're just alike, and I'm just like him. And me and him got along for the most part, but we did butt heads because we both can be stubborn sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
My dad more so than me, but we could definitely both be stubborn sometimes.
You'll get up to his level soon. You just ain't got enough experience.
Nah, I got more patience than he had. Way more. Way more patience than he had. That dude, yeah. I had
you hear that, lady? He's a patient man.
Listen. Biff, so I had a bitch ass nigga moment. So
oh no.
So I have feelings. Like, you know how people have feelings and like shit shouldn't bother you, but it does. It bother you, but it don't bother you.
Yeah.
So the beautiful young lady that I frequently speak with on occasion.
Frequently speak with on occasion.
Yeah, that was trash. That was trash. My bad, dog. I want your opinion on this. She posted on her Instagram, which is fine. But I call it a thirst trap. I know a thirst trap when I see one, okay? And I was messing with I wasn't really upset. But in my mind I'm like I'm looking at the views and stuff, and I'm like, these bitch ass niggas are looking at her.
Oh,
And
Biff, you're jealous.
I wouldn't say jealous. Nah, I'm not jealous. Cause we're not
It's,
together. So
that's you can still be jealous of somebody you're not with.
I'm not a jealous type. No. I was just like, oh, why you posting that? Oh. Like I was messing with her. But she was like, calm down, relax, blah blah blah. But I always give her a hard time anyway when she does anything, just for shits and giggles. Um, but I was like,
What?
if she was my girl, I wouldn't want her to post that. And I that sparks a
Well,
conversation I
okay,
saw.
yeah, but I think it'd be different. Like if when you're in a relationship, you know what you can and can't post. You know what's
And
respectful and what's disrespectful and what he allows. But when you single, ain't no rules. You can do whatever you want. Ain't
that
nobody
is
gonna check
true.
you.
But here's the thing: there was really nothing. It's funny. There's really nothing uh wrong with what she had on or what she was really truly doing. It was just a sexy pose and a you know what I mean, some
But then again,
sexiness.
also that whole thing with that body, that trapping stuff, what they consider a trap. If you got a nice body and you post anything with anything remotely showing your shape, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's a trap." And that's another thing that I hate. People, I could just post a regular picture and they'd be like, "Oh, look at you trapping." I'd be like, "Bro,
Biff,
I got
I
on
know when
like
you trap.
I got on a Thor t-shirt and some jeans, but because my jeans are fitted, all of a sudden it's a trap."
Nah,
Like,
Biff, it be the angle of your feet, yo. I keep telling you. You think I'm playing with you when I tell you that.
what you mean?
I'll show you next time. Anyway, but I know she listens to the podcast. So, hey.
Hi,
Um
boo. Hey, boo.
but I just found that interesting, and I bring that up because I saw a post on Facebook, and this dude was like kneeled down and grabbing this girl's ass, and she had on like a bathing suit, and he was like, "I don't ever tell my girl what to wear. Like y'all crazy. She can wear whatever she wants. She fine, and why would I tell her to hide her sexiness and stuff like that?"
But I mean, I
Um,
seen that came from like that was like big dick energy right there.
I'm sorry, what?
Big dick energy. Like a guy is confident. Like we were talking about that. Like since when? Like when you get in a relationship, are you now being policed by your significant other? You get what I'm saying? Like if you
Mm,
met me and I wasn't really wearing clothes, but I told you I'm not into clothes like that anyway.
mm-hmm.
Why would you expect me to change it when you get with me?
That is true. I think
Because if I'm showing you my raw form and you like, okay, cool, and then when you get with me, you like, nah. When I met you, you like to wear tube tops and little shorts, but when I get with you, you're gonna have on jeans and long sleeve t-shirts. Like you can't expect that to like work out, or you know what I'm saying? That's why people be like, you know what you're getting into before you get into it. That's why like when people be crazy talking about, oh, I didn't know she was like this. Yes, you did. Or yes, you knew
you don't
he was
always.
like
Well, it
this before
depends
you
on
met
what you're
him.
talking about, but yeah,
I mean, you can change it up, but I'm saying as far as like appearance goes,
yeah.
when you met me, I had on this. This is what I like to wear. This is comfortable. That's not
Mm-hmm.
going to change.
Should it at all?
I
Are
mean,
there outfits
to,
or
to
clothing that should change when you get in a relationship?
I
You think?
mean, there are things that are more revealing, but again, that's between you and your partner. Like the guys that I date don't have a problem with what I wear. Like they like what I wear. Specifically, especially when we go out together, because it's kind of like, look what I got. You don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've met men like my ex who would be like so insecure and just be like, "Oh my God, you got that on? Why would you wear that? Like that's gonna cause attention. Why you want to bring attention to yourself?" Like, so it really just depends on the couple. Like the guys that I've dated recently, they have no problem with it. They like it. But you know what I'm saying. But also at the same time, I am respectful. I'm not gonna go out. You know what I'm saying. My thong showing and all that good stuff. If I
What?
got a nigga at home too, you know.
I don't know. What
I
thong?
mean,
What?
or you know.
Uh, yeah,
Hmm.
I feel you. Oh, I feel you.
Oh.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing this racing game, and I just ran into the wall. I feel you. I don't know. I think that's an interesting concept because there's I think that like
Oh Lord.
unfortunately you're shaped to where Biff is gonna be there. Like my ex-girlfriend was shaped like that. Like she's just shaped to where her ass is just gonna be there. Like that's just the way it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No matter
Um
what I put on, you're gonna see some type of curve or whatever it is.
and I think
But to
that's
order,
fine. But it's like it's certain I think there's just certain things that I wouldn't want my woman to wear, honestly, because and that's something I have to look at. And I just say that because of the attention. Like nobody wants a bunch of random niggas, saying a bunch of crazy shit to their girl
I
and
mean, I'm
liking
not
the
gonna
girl.
walk around like my titties hanging out or something like that. But I'm not finna not wear my leggings and shorts and my maxi dresses and my sundresses and stuff. That's gonna get worn.
Right.
Period.
Right. So I guess it comes down to
Your security
yep,
level. What are you okay with?
yep. What are you okay with?
Just
Yep.
like,
Exactly.
yeah. What are you okay with? And
Yes.
don't, and you know what I'm saying, don't go out your way to feel like, also, that's another big thing. Don't feel like you can change somebody.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna change anyone. You can hope to influence change, but you're not gonna change
Yeah.
them. Like they'll change you because change comes from within. That's something that they have to want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if they
And
don't
if they
want to
don't feel
change,
like
then
changing, yeah, they don't feel like changing their clothes or changing up for you, they ain't finna change. So go ahead and leave.
yeah.
Because that ain't the person for you.
But I got mad. I ain't gonna lie. I got low key mad at her thirst trap because she talking about, oh, my makeup was looking good. So so I said, oh, I didn't realize you put makeup on your titties too. And she put laugh out loud. I said, your titties ain't
You
got nothing to
hating,
do.
Bill. You hating,
I'm gonna
Bill.
show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you, and I want your opinion. I'm not hating.
I don't care if it's a thirst trap. You
I
know, I'm
know, but
for
I
it.
just
You
want
know,
your
I'm team
opinion.
thirst trap. But I don't think we already know her makeup was looking good, but her body was probably looking good too. Like when your makeup look good, you look and feel good as a woman. Period. Like your whole body,
You should
like
look good and
illuminate.
feel good anyway.
That's what I mean. Like I'm just saying. Like when you go get jazzed up and stuff, like you want it to be known
And
that
that's the other question. What nigga was you getting dressed up for, cuz?
sometimes we want to get dressed up for our damn selves, Biff.
Nah,
We have just had
Sonny.
that argument. I had that argument the other day.
Need to
Everything
find
we
out
do
who
ain't
this
for y'all.
need
Y'all
to
niggas
find
ain't
out
that
who this
special.
need to find out who that nigga was.
Y'all niggas ain't special.
And I was reading the comments. I was all on it. And I was like,
Don't
nigga,
nobody.
and I was like, nigga, that ain't your girl. And I said, oh, had to check myself.
It ain't yours either.
Right. I'm like, he can say whatever you want. But nah, she ain't have nothing crazy. But I just found that funny, and I just wonder, those of you listening, if you've ever dealt with that, male, female, if you've ever dealt with that, comment, send us an email, let us know what you think about that and what are your thoughts, and I'm gonna put that in the group me. We also have a
I was
group
getting
me
ready to say,
group,
yes. We also
so
have a really cool group me you guys can join. I supposedly broke the first one on
she
accident.
did on purpose. Shout out
I did
to
it.
Shout out to Aaron and Killer BH, the Grassroots podcast. No, I don't know them personally, but I listen to their podcast, and they're the ones I got that group me idea from. They actually have a group me group, so their listeners can, chime in and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. So I was like, oh, we need to do that. So bam, I did it. I'll post the link underneath, well, in the description. So if you're on SoundCloud, YouTube, or whatever, in the description you'll see the link. Join in. You'll hear from us periodically throughout the day, and y'all can chime in about the shows and stuff like that. What else are we talking about? And I gotta call her later too and talk some more shit.
Mm. Ooh.
She like it when I talk to her though, like that though.
Yeah, let me watch. Just record it. Let me watch.
What? And she's calling me back now.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hold up.
This, that
I'm
horrible
recording my
rain.
podcast and you're on speakerphone, so if you say something, people are gonna hear it.
Sorry. I'll call you later. Bye.
You're on the show. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And we just got finished talking about you too. All right, and your thirst trap of the day. Talk to you later.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Bye.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Was that a thirst trap? Yes or no?
I honestly didn't think it was a thirst trap, but I can see how, I guess.
I needed some water after I saw that picture.
Y'all hear Biff being thirsty?
I did.
Look at us. Biff so thirsty. This is so embarrassing, y'all.
Say what you gonna say, son. We uncensored over here.
She wants your dick in and around her mouth.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Biff, did you hear that?
Wait,
You didn't hear what she said?
I think.
Okay, y'all probably didn't hear that. Great. Ah.
Oh, dear.
Nah, that's a real cool person. We're actually really good friends. She's one of my best friends actually too.
Oh,
Yeah, she is. Shut up.
when did this happen? No.
I met
Wait, no,
I met
we're
her
talking
the
about
same
this
way. I
office.
met her the same way I met you. At the same time, actually.
So she's been around this whole. She's a best friend now.
I said she's one of my best friends. I didn't say she's the Biff. That's the difference.
No,
Relax.
I'm saying she's your best friend.
I didn't
no,
say that.
No,
What you mean?
no, because I'm already mad. You already did me in one time.
Biff.
I don't have to take this shit.
I did you in. Wait.
Yeah. You know what you did. You know what you did.
I don't know.
I don't
what
take
I
this
did.
shit. Yes, you did. What you're not doing, rather.
Okay. Biff is in her feelings. Back to the podcast topic.
Yes, I am.
Back to the topic. So we got a show to run. So we know what parent we're the most like. Okay.
Mhm.
Family stories. Yo, do you have? God, I hope is anyone in my family listening? Probably not.
Bro, we was bad as fuck.
First of all,
especially my brother and sister.
I'm mad that when I watch movies and they talk about you got that one cousin or that one uncle, I got all them people in my family, all of them. Like if there's a except for the druggie, if there's a druggie, I don't know about him, but everything else I have in my family, and it's hilarious. I love my family because they are hilarious, and I like when they argue with each other. I shouldn't, but it's so funny. Like, my mom and her sisters argue and fuss like they're teenagers. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, that never changes, huh? Like, my mom was still mad at her youngest sister, my aunt, because, like, some years ago, my mom had some shoes or something. Oh, no, she had a dress, and my mom gained too much weight and couldn't wear it. And she was going to give it to my niece, well, her niece, but she couldn't wear it either. So her mom was like, oh, I can fit it. And she was like, all right, well, I'll let you hold it since I can't wear it. And then my mom lost the weight and was like, okay, I want that dress back. She was like, you ain't getting that dress back? I was like, yo.
You talking about petty?
Yeah.
They petty. They are petty.
My aunt said, you is not getting that dress back. I was cracking up. I was like, what you
I like my family because my whole family, like, you come into my family, like, you cannot come around us and not be able to know how to joke. Like,
yeah.
We don't care who you are, where you come from, your background. None of that matters. Like, you're going to get these jokes. Like, you see why I troll a lot? But, like, if you come see my family, like, all we do is troll each other all day. Like, the jokes are coming. Like, I got a real ignorant-ass family. Like, I'm not even going to lie. We are dysfunctional as fuck. But we're fun.
We're functionally dysfunctional. I can't even say it. You know what I'm trying to say, damn it.
Yeah, we are a dysfunctional family, but I wouldn't trade it for the world though. But I remember how my brother used to like steal a car and like go like joyride and go dip. And I think one time my sister wanted a car and they got to arguing, and he was like, "I ain't giving you the car," so he stole the car, and then my sister called my mom at work and said that my brother stole the car.
Wow.
They were bad. But like my mom used to work like 2 or 3 jobs, waitressing jobs. So I used to hang around my sister a lot. Man, the adventures I went on, like I was like, my sister was like 9 years older than me, and she was like in high school. So I was like involved in all the high school drama and shit. I was around everything.
Sheesh, Biff.
It was cool though. Everybody knew me.
Not cool, Biff.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, what else was I gonna do? What else was I gonna do?
This is true.
I was a latchkey kid. Like, my mama had to work. So.
I remember that dismissal. All latchkey kids? I never knew what the fuck that meant. What that mean? I still don't know.
You take yourself home. You take care of yourself, basically.
Latch.
You have your own. Yeah, you have your own key.
Oh, they can't say
You're
that shit no
responsible.
more. Damn freaky ass boogeyman go after y'all
Yeah, I was
now.
getting ready to say they be waiting on that shit. Now they just be like all walkers and
Yep,
car
walker,
riders.
car riders and walkers.
All riders and car riders. I mean, walkers and car riders, please report to the front
Yo, I
and make
think
sure you stay on your designated. For real, because it used to be bad, but we used to cut across the Jewish synagogue
I'm getting off.
to get home. No, that was some of the good stuff. Oh, I never forget. I remember one time my mama had like this Volvo station wagon,
You
and my
old.
sister, and my sister it used to be my sister and like all her friends. We all used to like get in the Volvo. So one day we were driving down the street, and my sister hit a pothole real bad. Now this
Oh
Volvo
shit.
was like the muffler was like really really raggedy.
No, Biff.
So the muffler had like fell down, not off, but the muffler had fell down. And so this man had came out the house, like my sister and everybody got out the car, and we was like just like looking at it, like, damn, what we gonna do? So the man had came outside, and everybody was like, that man finna get you, that man finna get us, that man finna get us. So he was walking, and we was trying to figure it out. So then he was like, well, he suggested, he was like, I got some stuff in the house I could use, but he was like, but if y'all got like a shoestring or something, y'all can hang it up that way until your mama can get it to the shop. And so like he walked away, and my sister and them, they was like, well shit, we got to hurry up before he come back. And so what them bitches do? They gonna take the damn shoestring out my motherfucking shoe
Of course.
instead of their shoe and hang up that damn muffler. Hey, but we made it home though with the muffler on the shoestring. That damn muffler was on the shoestring for a long time. I ain't even gonna lie, that shit was on there for a long time.
The
Because my
shoestring
sister
affects the
runner,
muffler.
my, my sister run around fucking shit up. Yeah.
Oh my god. My brother. Oh my god. Oof. I don't even know if I should tell these stories. I never forget. Okay, so this. Okay, so if you're an older sibling and you have a younger sibling, do not entice or force your younger sibling to aid you in your time fucking foolery. Okay? Because let me tell you from experience. We don't know how to do that shit. Like we're gonna fuck it up for you. So
Yeah, basically.
my brother, I can say this now. My brother used to. He actually made me go to. We lived right next to a Home Depot, and I took my mom's car key and made a copy of her key for him. Right. Mind you, I'm in elementary school doing this shit. I'm in like fourth, fifth grade, and they're not asking no fucking questions. Like this is before technology is where it is today, guys. You can't just walk in the store and get a car key made again. I don't think.
Yeah, no, you can't. Some of them got like the batteries and stuff,
Right.
the
So
chips.
this fool gets ready. He always got caught too because dumbass didn't put gas in the car. Stupid. So my mom knew where her gas was. But one time, and our apartment was like mad popular, so like parking spaces was important. So I
Yeah.
think my mom's friend came to get her or something like that. And her car was there. So this dummy, he takes her car. He was like, "Don't let no one take her parking space." So
That
elementary
sounds
school kid,
bad.
guys. I'm in elementary school. Maybe I was in sixth grade. Maybe I don't think I was yet. So I'm like, I'm not thinking about it. But I mean, in hindsight, that's probably the dumbest thing to say. Like, how am I gonna stop a grown ass man or woman from
Yeah.
parking somewhere, right? So we lived in this apartment complex called Key Pines. Key Pines because we had what? Pine trees. So you know what I put a bunch of in the fucking parking space? I put about 700 fucking pine cones in the the one parking space. And then and I sat outside in the pine needles just waiting. You want to talk about my heart drop when this car came around the corner, not my brother, came around the corner at like 50 miles an hour, pulls right into the fucking space. I said, shit. Man, that dude pulled right into that fucking space, crunched the fuck out them pine cones. But he got out, did his thing, and then he left. So, my brother ended up getting that parking space back. But, whoo, shit, boy.
You
I was
scared?
scared. Listen, I was scared like a motherfucker. Then I already told y'all about the time we was about to get whoopings. This dummy put a book in his damn pants, and I had the toilet paper. Oh, I remember another time. My fucking my cousin, my aunt, and my two older cousins. They lived in a house, and behind their house was an apartment complex, but there was a ditch, and there was these two girls. Like the ditch was pretty wide, man. And there was these girls that they would go see, so they would run and jump across the ditch. So we younger, they're like 6 or 7 years older than us. Me and my other cousin, the same age as me, thinking we can do it too. Tell me why this fool jumped, fall right in the ditch in the water. So he climbs out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a life lesson. Okay. This is a life lesson for y'all. So this Negro looks at me. Now let me tell you, I'm from the ass cutting days. When you did something you weren't supposed to do, you get your ass cut straight up and down. This fool looks at me, man. I gonna get a whooping, man. You gonna jump in there with me so we just be together? No.
No.
Don't try to pull that. Don't try to pull that. If I go down, we go down. Shit on me. Hell no. And I was at the
Don't know you.
And I was at the aunt house who used to be a school teacher too. Shit, I ain't finna get that frustrated teacher ass whooping. I said you tripping, but she didn't beat him though. But he was wet. She just made his mom bring him a change of clothes. But like, yeah, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that, y'all. Oh my god. Biff, what you got? I'm over here rambling. I got a million of them.
I'm trying to think. Oh man, that time I didn't know my brother and his friend were trading. They were like had a trading card game with like condoms, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
What?
Cause like where we used to stay at when I was younger, I guess. Well, no, I think my brother and his homeboys, they was just starting out, just plugging everything up at that point, cause teenage boys or whatnot. And so his homeboy had came over like the big brown paper bag. So I'm like, the fuck you got that paper bag for? And so they keep pulling out stuff, and they're just like, oh, I want that one, and this one this color, and this one do this and do that. And I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? And so, it took me about 5 years for me to realize.
Wow.
Oh, shit, you guys are talking about condoms.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, my brothers. Oh man, I never forget. All right, me and my brother so take me to my brother always did whole shit, man. And I think about this shit just pissed me off. So my brother told to take me to the mall. So I went to the mall with my brother and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But he was so busy trying to get his hornball on, he got caught having sex in the bathroom with his little girlfriend.
Wow.
So in the midst of him getting caught, it was him, and he's not my real brother, but I call him my big brother, Greg. And I was like, it was him and Greg, and they was out at the mall, the old mall together. And they supposed to be watching me. So I was following behind my brother, and he was like, well, go find Greg. Well, I'm like really young at that point. So I'm like, all right, let me go find it. That's a lot. That's a lot for a young child, especially in the mall. That's overstimulating as fuck. So I couldn't find Greg. Well, no, I found Greg, and he was like, no, I'll go back with CJ. So I'm like, what the fuck y'all got me doing? Little did I know they was playing me so they can get butt. So they had me going back.
Biff.
My brother, he gone.
Okay. Biff, you cutting off.
I lost my brother. Huh?
You cut off. You said they was sending you back and forth so they can get some butt.
Yeah, they sending me back and forth to get some butt. So then, finally, when he sent me back to go find my brother, I couldn't find my brother. So I started panicking. I'm like, man, I'm finna get my ass beat. My mama told me to stay with my brother. I can't find my brother. I was like, oh, man. So then finally, I'm walking around the mall. The policeman, like, he just walked up to me, and he's like, what's your name? Okay. I'm looking at him like, well, okay, well, what the fuck is your name? You know what I'm saying? I ain't did nothing bad, but I'm like, why you rolling up on me like that? I'm looking for my brother. So he's asking me what I was doing. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for my brother. I can't find him. And so he's like, well, just come with me. I think I might know where your brother is. So that was the first time I had ever been, like, to the back of a mall or anything like that. And I was like, oh, wow, this is so cool.
Right? You felt like an insider.
Right. I was like, oh, wow, this is so cool. So I walk in and I see my brother and the girl sitting on the couch with like their head down and shit. So So what the fuck y'all got your head down for? So I remember just sitting there, just waiting. I remember talking to the little lady. We was just having just a kiki and stuff, and she give me cookies and all that stuff. And I was just
Oh,
like,
little
I'm,
Biff with
yeah,
her little smile, getting her little cookies.
yeah,
Biff,
them
I
buck
want to see
ass
your
teeth
little
I
kid
had.
pictures.
Boy, I had some buck ass teeth. I ain't gonna lie, boy, I had some chompers on me.
Oh my
But
god.
besides that point, so yeah, we sitting there and I'm like, yo, I'm sitting there just waiting, like, yo, what the fuck we waiting on when we finna go home? So I'm like, CJ, we gonna go home? And he's like, yeah, in a little while. My mom gets here. And I'm like, what the fuck we need mom for, nigga? We walked here, we can walk back. And he was like, no, just hold on. So my mom comes and she got like the meanest look on her face. And I'm like, ooh, shit. So I'm thinking I'm in trouble because the policeman had to come find me.
Mm-hmm.
But she come in and she give my brother like the death, and I mean like the death glare. And I'm like, oh, she ain't looking at me, she looking at you, player. And yep, so my brother got booted out for like a year. My other brother got booted out for a year for having the smacks. And then my brother got beat up and smacked on even more because he left me walking around the mall and all that stuff by myself.
Yeah, that's very dangerous. I just
Yeah.
wonder though. So like, when
He
they
did
take
that
you,
same shit in Maryland. I'm not even gonna lie. My brother lost. My brother losing. My brother lost me a lot. When we was in Maryland, right? Like that's where our family's from, like Maryland. So this
mm-hmm,
particular town, like it's really little, but I'm still like maybe 10, 11. I don't know this town. I'm not from here.
right?
So my brother's like, he's with our cousins and stuff, but he didn't want to take me all the way back to my auntie house. So he's like, all right, make a left, 2 rights, and another left, and you're gonna be right there at auntie house. Okay, peace.
What?
So I'm like, okay, I got this shit. I
Lost.
don't got that shit. So I'm walking around the city or whatever, and I'm just walking around at this point. I'm like, I can't even find my auntie crib. I just start crying. So I'm just walking up and down the street just crying. Then the
Mm-hmm.
lady come out at like this used car dealership place. The lady comes out and she's like, "What's wrong? Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "Lady, I ain't even from here. I don't even know my auntie address. I'm lost. My mama probably gonna beat my ass. I don't know what's going on."
Yo, that's messed
And
up as
she,
little kids, especially black kids. We didn't think about, oh, my parents are probably worried about me. No, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Like,
because I felt like I thought I was getting my ass whooped because I was doing something that I wasn't listening. Because
mm-hmm.
Mama told me don't go nowhere without your brother.
Yeah, I used to hate that shit. You know, your oldest sibling is right there when your mom says that, and then 5 minutes after your mom walks away, they do the fucking opposite of what she just said.
Exactly. So I rode around with the policeman, and he was like, what's your auntie's name and all this stuff, and I told him, and then he was like, well, I'm gonna ride around, and he was like, if this looks familiar, let me know. And then finally, we found my auntie house, and then like, oh, I swear to God, like, soon as I pulled up, my mom and then was pulling up. So my mom and
Mm.
auntie had went to the store. So as soon as the policeman pull up, so they gotta leave you in the car first, because they gotta verify your parents and all that
Oh
stuff.
shit.
So he get out of the car, and I'm just sitting there looking, and my mom's like looking at the policeman, like, what? My mama, she's like, what the hell is this man doing out here? Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yo, I think I got your daughter. This, that, and the fourth. She was lost. And so my mom immediately, she just starts like looking at me in the car. So she come get me, and she's not mad at me, because she's like, well, what the fuck happened? And I was like, well, CJ told me make 2 lefts or right, this, that, and the fourth. She's like, what you mean? And I was like, well, he went down to the basketball court, and he had Uncle such and such house. And she was like, oh, okay. Man, when I tell you, I ain't never seen a look of fear of God on my brother's face. Like, I ain't seen it when my mama seen him coming into my auntie house that night. Because my brother thought I made it home safe. He didn't know that I was lost.
Right.
Man, I ain't never seen somebody look so scary in my life. I swear my mama was about to. I'm pretty sure if we wasn't back where my family was, she probably would have committed child abuse that night.
Yo, that's the other thing. Like the oldest siblings, like, did he ever expect you to lie for him or try to cover for him?
With his girlfriends, not with my mama. My brother was like a big time hoe. So like his girlfriends would come in, he'd be like, yo, don't say nothing about Jennifer, or don't say nothing about such and such, or this is such and such. She don't know about such and such.
Oh my
Like my
god.
brother put me on game like real early.
Your brother just like, just don't say anything. Don't breathe.
Well, no, he know I was gonna say something, so the shit that I said, he just wanted to make sure it wasn't about no other bitch.
I'd have said
I knew
that's
who the
what I
main girlfriends was, and I knew like who the little come home and beat it down after school girlfriends was.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm telling you, because my mom worked so much. Like I'm telling you, it was just like we was into all type of shit. Yo, I used to stay sneaking out.
Biff.
Oh man, what? Stay sneaking out.
Biff, you look like you used to sneak out.
She did catch me one time though. She caught me like in the back of my head. Boop boop. Oh my god, damn.
Boo.
But you know how it is, like when your mama call your auntie and they try to make it seem like it was goddamn a WWE SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to take her fucking head off, go come try to sneak it back in the house. I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to avoid the fight, but you big and bad now. All right, girl.
Jesus.
No, we used to do like I remember that story when I broke into the elementary school and stole all them art supplies.
Biff, stop telling. Biff, don't ever say that out loud again.
Bro, we was bad as fuck when we was little. We didn't have nothing else to do. Like it was just mischievous fun. Or that time we this lady kept trying to throw away her mattresses and the boxes that the mattresses came in, but we kept taking them, tearing them apart. And like the neighborhood where I stay in is a bunch of clay hills. So we used to take that shit and slide down them clay hills.
Oh my god.
Come home dirtier than a motherfucker.
You remember? Hey, you remember you used to have to change clothes after school? Couldn't wear your school clothes outside.
Yep. Go put some other clothes on. Get some other shoes.
Those were the days, yo.
I know.
Oh my god. All right, no more family. We gotta have another episode of family stories.
I know.
I cannot wait to hear Alex's family stories.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure Alex is way worse than mine because he's a boy.
Alex looked like he was
Like,
bad, yo.
Alex looks like he was sneaky as fuck. And then when he would get caught, he'd be like, "Wow, what do you mean?"
You know what used to grind my gears?
I know. Shut up.
Shut up. All right. Biff, reasons to stop being friends with somebody.
Oh God. First and foremost, one thing that I hate is somebody.
Do your top 5 or something.
Top 5. Let me think. Top 5 reasons to somebody stop being somebody's friend. If somebody doesn't support you, or somebody that does that friendly hate.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Somebody that's like, ha. Oh, you think you bad now because you know you got a couple thousand. You know, one of them people.
Yeah.
Cut. Because they like to hate on the low, and in the end, they're gonna be the one that be trying to tell you business or shit. They fall out. You know, they be the first ones to be like, well, she did such and such, such and such. Them got to go. The negative Nancy friend got to go. I understand we all have that friend, especially if it's somebody close to you. I do have somebody that I'm extremely close to, but sometimes I feel like she's a bit of a negative Nancy. So I just don't pick up the phone sometimes. I can't even, for my sake and my mental health, I love you, but I can't take it. But that developed like over time. So I'm okay, because when I call her back, we can pick up where we left off. Like if I just met you and you got down the first time I met you and you woe is me in your story, oh no. I can't be friends with you, because I'm pretty sure that a week later the next text message is gonna be, oh, I'm about $20 short on my phone bill. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna get it done. Like that person, that negative Nancy, or that I don't even know what kind of person, that person that likes to leech off you because they feel like you got money. Like that person.
The leech and just the user.
Yeah. The user friend. Yeah. Matter of fact, the user friend. You can go too. You can definitely go.
They gotta go first.
The friend that I feel like the friend that won't support you. Now we all have tips, and we all, you know what I'm saying, we all been in relationships where not every friend has gotten along with a significant other, or you know what I'm saying, or they might not agree with what you're doing with your life, or you know, I cannot agree with you, but I still support you. You get what I'm saying? I still love you.
Right.
So even though I don't agree with you and what you're doing, I'm still gonna be like, you know what, bitch, if you wanna go do it, then you go right on ahead. I'm gonna stand behind you and be like, yeah, my girl a dumbass, but you know what? I'm still behind you.
I can't
Whatever
do that.
the result, I can. I mean, whatever the results are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do it by yourself. You're definitely gonna do it by yourself, but I will definitely be there to be a helping hand.
I don't
But
know.
no.
I can't watch my friends self-destruct or do something too crazy. I
But
wouldn't.
no, it's like that's the same thing. My mama told me you can take a horse to a water, but you can't make him drink.
That's true.
So I mean, I love you. If you still want to run around that know nothing ass nigga, if you get to the point, don't tell me about it. I don't care no more. But I still love you. I'm still gonna love you.
I don't know. I still love you too, but that's hard for me.
It is, but I had to learn the hard way because I have particularly some very close friends that I've gone through that. I love you, but sometimes you have to love somebody from a distance.
Yeah, that what you just
You
said.
have to love them. You have to love them from a distance. So I mean, like I said, so I'm gonna still support you. I still love you. I still got your back, but you know, you still grown. Everybody's grown. I can't make you do nothing you don't want to do. I can't make you stop talking to that person. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I might not necessarily agree with you, or I disagree with you. Not even just on relationships, just disagree with you. Period. I'm not finna run out. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seeing eye to eye. We ain't friends no more. I'm not. I'm not that type of person. But those friends that do that immediately, like soon as you fall out, they on social media, they bashing you to all their friends. That's not your friend. You can that person can go.
Yeah, they can kick
If you
rocks.
yeah, if you ever fell out with somebody and then that shit got out and it wasn't even like no big deal fallout, that's the sign. Go run.
Yeah,
Everything.
if you're the I only hear from you when you need something. I
Oh,
can't.
them. Yeah,
Call me,
they.
hold the fake 15-20 minute conversation. Shit, yeah, bruh. Hey man, look, let me hold like, can I hold like 50? What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only time you call me is when you ask me for something. I don't like shit like that either.
I don't like that one. I don't like the liar either. Oh my god, you just lie for no reason.
Oh, the pathological liar. Yes.
Yeah, yep. That's
What is
another
that to
reason to get
lie about? Why are you lying about that?
just because they can. Those are people you need to let go of. Um, the other kind of friend, and this is this. Let me teach y'all something else about friends too, for the younger people who are probably listening. All your friends don't have to be friends with each other.
Yes.
Like, cause I know if I put all my friends in the room together, a fight will probably break out.
Yes, also that. I
So
have some
that
very dominant personality friends.
right, and I got some smart mouth friends.
Exactly. I
You
have some
know,
very smart mouth friends.
with the facial expressions and everything. So I'm just like, nope.
Yes. With no filter.
They'd be like, oh, Robert, we should all hang. No, we shouldn't.
No. And but then also yes, it also that friend that makes you choose is which friend you're gonna hang out with, drop that friend.
Yeah, they're trash. They're
Unless you feel
trash.
neglected as a best friend. Because your other best friends taking trips with other best friends and stuff. But you know.
That is trash. Um, wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Biff?
we'll, we'll discuss after the show.
No, what did you say, yo? I can hit
I
stop and
said
hit play.
I said unless your best friend taking your other best friend, their other best friend on trips and stuff.
Yo, you're what? Yo, you're disgusting. All right, the snitch friend.
Oh, and this includes the snitch that don't know they snitch and the snitch that do snitch on purpose.
Yeah, or to talk too much friend. They gotta go.
Oh God. Or the drama friend.
Oh yeah, the drama friend. Because my thing is this: I'm down to fight for you, but don't go starting a fight.
But yeah, don't go instigating stuff and then be like, well, I can instigate a fight because I know such and such got my back. No, that's not how that works.
Mm-hmm.
I only got your back if I feel like you're being jumped or, it's threatened or, what I'm saying, I'm defending you how I'm supposed to. Don't go out there and call everybody bitches and broke and po and they ain't shit and this and that and forth.
Yeah,
And
that's
then be like,
trash.
yo, can you help me fight? No, 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 no. You just finna get jumped and get beat up because I didn't tell you go down there and go start with them.
You finna get jumped and beat up. Biff, you ever had the stank friend?
Biff. Yes.
Yo,
Oh my God, it is the worst.
how do y'all deal with that?
Okay, first of
Because
all, me and the other
the stank friend, that so there's levels, So ladies, don't take offense, but y'all have different body parts than us, and y'all have different, you know, There's musky because a man, woman, oh, excuse me, man, woman, whatever, whoever can be musky. You know what I'm saying? But then
yes,
there's the feminine odor too.
yes.
So,
Okay, first of all, if you are the stank friend, the other friends have already decided that we're going to stage an intervention because you have been talked about.
if
You
you're the
know,
stank friend,
every
you don't know
every
you're the
now
stank
and
friend. If you're the
yeah, because you're used to your funk, but everybody else can smell it. That's why they don't smell it, Bill. I'm for real because they're used to their funk already.
Oh my god. Mm, true. That's true.
So since they're used to their funk and stuff, they don't smell it. So all the other friends, we smell it. So that causes us to get together and be like, okay, was this a one time? Every now and then, everybody have their little stink days. Whether it's coming from working out or not putting, forgetting deodorant or,
My coworker
you
forgot
know.
deodorant today. I was laughing so hard. She ran out of me and she said, "Oh my gosh, I forgot deodorant today." I was crying, yo. I'm like, "Uh huh, you smell like you about to have a damn wrestling match."
Yes, I mean everybody has their days where they're like sweaty, musty, stinky, or just have the day smell on you. Okay, cool. Do you have that smell or do you have that damn do you bathe smell,
Yeah.
Now if you got the damn do you bathe, that means the intervention needs to be staged because now it's like, girl, I'm thinking your pH off, this might be a little unhealthy. What's going on? Why you don't smell yourself? How often are you bathing? What are you washing with? Because I mean, it could be
Wait,
like a
what do you what
multitude of
with?
issues.
Did you say
What are you
washing?
washing with?
Washing. The make fun of the way you talk, friend. That's me. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you get back to what you were saying in 1 second. The always have to be funny, friend. You always
Oh
are like, oh, I
God.
hate that. Like, you're
Oh
not that funny.
God.
Nobody's that funny.
Somebody that always has to have a joke. Always shut up, shut up. Like sometimes you just want to say, turn around, like, will you just shut the fuck up?
Yes, they got to be funny all the time, or they laugh at their own jokes. They laugh at their own jokes way too much or way too hard. Okay, a
That
stank
yeah,
friend. So you've had a stank friend intervention before?
yeah.
Okay, tell us
We've
about
had
this.
to. It was kind of like the conversation just kind of started off because like we didn't want to because as
Which
this is our
stank was it? Was it
homegirl.
female stank or was it musky stank?
Well, this particular instance, it was female stink.
Dang, she smelled like Kim's Fish Market. Go ahead.
Yeah, but then it was like because we didn't really want to come up there and be like, "Girl, your coochie stinks." So it was just kind of like we was like, "All right, we all gonna get together and we're gonna bring up the conversation of like
Shout out
soaps
to
and
whoever
stuff and
came up
what."
with the word coochie. Go ahead.
We all gonna bring up like soaps and like our bathing routines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought it up and we noticed that she was just like a little bit quieter or what I'm saying, she didn't have as much input and she usually talkative. So we just like, oh, okay. So we kind of figured out what it is. So then we was like, yeah, girl, I got this new Dove sensitive. Well, such and such, you need to try it. I'm gonna bring you a bar. Let's see how it work on you. Cause she did have like a little small complaint, so we just try to use that as the way in.
Mm.
We was like, oh, we're gonna ahead try this and see. And it worked. I remember I wound up having to actually do that with my college roommate too. She tried to use Dove sensitive and she was more of like a dial antibacterial type of girl.
Wow.
So she was using Dove sensitive and it just totally messed up her pH and she stank so bad. So I went in and switched all her soaps with dial. Cause I couldn't take it. It was like walking in the room, like my bed was by the window. Like as soon as I walk in the room, I would just automatically open my window.
Oh,
Like,
hold on, no.
yeah, it was bad. I was like, nah. I couldn't figure out why she stank until I realized one day in conversation she was like, because I was like, I had to use Dove sensitive, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna get Dove sensitive too. But I'm like, everybody don't have sensitive skin, sensitive lady parts. Like if you have regular balanced pH, you can use dial or what I'm saying. Don't use sensitive because it's not as strong.
Y'all got too much shit going on. I'm glad I
I'm
don't got
telling
shit.
you.
All I got is cock and balls to worry about.
And that could be musty too. Y'all niggas be tripping on that too. Y'all be trying to come home from work with all day balls, thinking that shit don't smell.
Oh no, I that if I don't even if I don't wash after work, I always wash my privates. Always.
My privates.
I have to. Shut up. So,
Okay, Alex.
you know what? Forget you, Biff. The stank friend. You don't always have to get rid of the stank friend. You can help them, but that's a hard conversation to breach.
It really is because it's like
That's
you walking
smart
on
to be able to
eggshells
do.
because you don't want to come off like an asshole, like, yo, you stink. But then you still want to be like, yo, it's still like you need to do something about it though. Like, don't walk around because then also, you know what I'm saying, your friends are somewhat a reflection of you. So, that's like the stank breath friend. You know that breath stink.
Yo,
And then, like, if
listen.
somebody know you friends with the stank breath friend, every time they see you, they be like, bruh, how do you do it?
Yes, listen. I had a stank breath friend in college, man. Cool guy. But everyone knew his breath. And you're exactly right. That was the conversation. Like, how do y'all do it? And y'all don't say nothing to him. I'm like, yo, how do you tell someone? Because, people, oh, let me know if my breath stink. I mean, a majority of us say that. But, like, if you have chronic stank breath, I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I don't. So, this dude in particular, man, we were cracking jokes on each other one day, and somebody said something about breath, and I was like, "Don't y'all do it? Don't y'all do it?" And they started, yo. They started talking about breath, and after that, he started tightening up actually, which was funny. Somebody said he had doo-doo chips between his teeth, yo. I was crying, yo. I was like, yo, like his breath was like death. It really was. I just, it just. Like he had that dry blood breath smell. Like he had a bad tooth in his mouth. Yep.
Oh, that pus smell.
Yeah. It was terrible, Biff. But he got it. He got it right. But if you're the stank friend, guys, stop being the stank friend.
Yeah.
Just wash and do all that kind of stuff. All right, Biff. Whew. We down to the last topic, and I'm gonna let you get back to work.
Okay.
The last topic is, what do you have to do to go to sleep? Hello?
Wait, hold on, wait, what did you just say? I'm sorry, I got lost real quick.
I said, what do you have to do to go to sleep?
Ooh. It depends on what it depends on where I'm at in my monthly where I'm at my cycle. If it's that week when I come off my period, I'm either like I'm fucking or masturbating and go to sleep. Like, cause that ovulation shit ain't no hold. Like you be super horny. Like,
yo, you know
I
what?
have to like get off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I have to get off. Like I be going crazy. Like I have to hunch. But like any other time, like during the any other time, it's just like either I can do like drugs or alcohol of choice.
Drugs? What?
Yeah, like Z-Quil or something.
What is that?
You ever Z-Quil? They help you sleep?
I heard of NyQuil.
No, they have Z-Quil now.
Oh, you
So
meant
instead of taking,
you meant over the counter drugs. I thought you. I
yeah,
was about to say Biff, the druggy friend. Get rid of them.
no, no, cocaine is a stimulant. You can't take that to go to sleep.
Oh my god. What?
It just reminded me of that meme. It was like when it's 3 a.m. and you can't go to sleep. That's because cocaine is a stimulant, Samantha. Did you see that meme?
I did not.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to see that one. Cocaine's a stimulant.
So yeah, normally it doesn't take much. Normally I watch like Twitch. Either I'm watching like
Twitch.
Satellizer. Yeah, either I'm watching like Satellizer or OWN, or some of my friends, if they posted like videos that day, I might like go back and watch them play some of their games and stuff. And I fall asleep. But what I know, yeah, I started doing that, or I turn on like I got like this app where it makes like rain sounds, so it sounds like you're in the middle of rain.
I definitely have to squeeze one or two of them out. Tweet.
Yeah.
Or if I'm in a relationship, I really, really love getting my dick rubbed. Oh my goodness. You ain't gotta suck it. You ain't gotta do just rub it. Just rub it. Just,
But yeah, see, Biff, Biff, I can't do that. If I ask for a butt rub, it turns into a face in the butt, or I'm turned with my head in the
wait,
pillow.
whoa.
Sometimes I just want a butt rub, just a regular butt
Right.
rub. I don't want nothing from you. I don't.
Same
Just rub on me
here.
till I go to sleep. Yeah, I do like cuddling. I do like canoodling until I fall asleep, and then I have to separate.
I don't like that. Yeah, I can't. Yo, you can't be on me. Yo, I can't sleep if I'm hot. It's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
I can't sleep if I'm hot, but obviously, what I've been finding is a lot of the sleepers that I've been compatible with, they're back sleepers, and I mean like they sleep in my back. Which I don't understand. Grayson does that, bro. Grayson, that shit bad. Grayson has to touch you when he sleeps.
Gotta know you there, yo.
I met, bro. It'd be a whole queen size bed, and we'd be like on the first 3 feet.
I need to know I need to know you're here.
But the guys that I've dated too, they like to sleep on my back. I really think it's because of my butt. They just like to sleep on my butt, and they just wind up putting their head in my back.
Shorty
But
I used
yeah.
to talk to did that to me when I went up to see her one time. She slept on me, put her butt on me, poked her right with my dick. She said, "Oh, you're gonna feel this all night long."
You know, I had a guy who we would lay down, and every time we lay down, whether he was like hard or not, he would separate my booty cheeks and stick his dick in between my booty cheeks and let my booty cheeks clap back down, and he would go to sleep like that.
Yep. Why not? A smart man. That's a smart man, yo. That's how you have to do it.
I mean, now see that I can do because he wasn't, saying he wasn't trying to bang me. He was really like just going to sleep, and that's just how he slept comfortably. Just with this thing in between my butt.
I also like listening to the sounds of the ocean.
Mm-hmm. It was like that white noise, like.
Yeah, that.
I have to have some type of white noise.
And then
or music playing or something.
I'll fall asleep on my YouTube videos. I'll look at some gun videos or some airsoft. Listen, I gotta send you this dude. This dude is a airsoft player, and they be having like real life battles and wars with each other. Yo, his videos are hilarious. He be sniping people. It's crazy. You gotta look at that. You might need to take one of those trips with us. We'll talk about that off air.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but you gotta get an airsoft gun, and we gotta, yeah. What else do I do? That's really it. I'll probably put on a movie or something. I don't know where I get
I took my TV out my room because I wanted my body to understand. Because I work shifts right now, so I want my body to understand when it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep. So I took the TV out of my room. Sometimes I have like the little Bluetooth speaker in there. Sometimes I don't. But I took it out for like less distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to sleep now that I've taken the TV out. Because it's like when I get to my room, my body automatically knows it's like time to lay down.
Gotcha.
So I have to have a separate area. But once I did that, I do get better sleep. Oh, also, make sure you have a good bed. I went from a spring mattress to a motherfucking
memory foam.
two memory foam mattresses. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just got a new memory foam mattress this year. Cause my bed was from like '88, and my back.
I'm telling you, it had my body hurt. My old mattress was like through. I had that shit since like high school.
Oh my god, Biff.
Yeah, that shit was extra through.
Yeah, I love my memory foam mattress. Love it.
I'm telling you, as soon as you get in my bed, you just melt. Like you sit on it and then you just melt down in. Everybody loves my bed. Like that's the most comfortable bed. I get some of the best sleep of my life in that bed.
Pretty freaking much. You definitely gotta have the good mattress.
Yeah.
I like having a cold beverage too.
Ooh, I gotta have something to drink. Cause one, I don't feel like, cause I know I wake up, I'm not a straight through sleeper. Cause one, I'm a light sleeper, and two, I just can't sleep through.
You're a light sleeper, Biff? You don't look.
Well, Biff, I got a child with asthma.
Oh, yeah, you're a light sleeper.
I gotta listen to him. Something, especially when he gets sick and he lays on me. I gotta it's just like second nature. You just listen to him.
You know what? It's funny. I'm not really a heavy sleeper,
Mhm.
nor a light sleeper. But you're right, because when I visit my mom and I have the nephew in the bed with me, like I sleep in like 10-15 minute spurts because I gotta make sure he's good. Like make sure his ass ain't flip over or no crazy shit. And he had a cold last time I was there, so I'm listening to all the boogers and snots in his nose. I couldn't clean him out because my mom was trying to clean him, and he wasn't having that shit. And I was like, he just got to sleep with us.
He wasn't with the shits.
Yeah, he was like, why don't they like that little thing in their nose, man?
Irritating. It's just irritating.
Little turkey baster.
Mm-hmm.
They be like,
They
bro,
got they have other stuff. They got like nose freedom and stuff that makes it like easier. But it is if you start out doing it like when they're really young, they just used to it.
yo, baby boogers are serious though. Them things be looking scary. I'm like, yo, you got that little
Man,
tiny ass nose with these grown man boogers, yo.
I'm telling you.
Like, them shits be looking. I'm like, damn, no wonder you mad. Like, nigga, I can't even see your nostril canal. Sheesh.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta get that wet, that baby wipe, and get the wiping up in there.
Yep. And Tori created a whole profile on my Hulu. I should chop her kneecap. So Tori, so Tori
Too
asked,
busy.
yeah, you watch it finishing the season 3 of Power. You gonna get my Hulu account, but you ain't on the podcast. You whack. That's corny. But yeah. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening and all that good stuff. Make sure to join the GroupMe group. I will post the link in the description, and all our other links. So Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. So y'all can join us from My Experience Podcast. Don't forget to join the Facebook group as well. We got some big announcements coming soon. Got some stuff in the works with my boy CV and Nella B from We Here Man. Shout out to them as always. Those are our partners over there. Shout out to the HBCU podcast again as well. And email us, guys. We want to hear from y'all. Email us from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com. Email us and join the GroupMe group. Again, join that GroupMe group and keep the conversation going. Biff, what you got for the people?
Stay black, stay proud, stay you. Don't let anybody get you down. And we will see you guys next week.
Biff, what if they white? They can't stay black.
They can stay down though.
All right, we'll holla.
Peace.
Peace.